Hey everyone, welcome to this Chakra Challenge. I am Jess Panesso. I am the founder of the Sweat Method, the platform to get sweaty and spiritual with yoga and energy healing Reiki. So today we are working on unblocking the throat chakra with a mix of yoga postures and Reiki energy healing to really allow you to open up and find a shift in this throat chakra. So I'm just giving a little explanation of what the throat chakra is before we dive in. The throat chakra is, like it says, at your throat and is responsible for our voice, for what we put into the world, for what we express. And a lot of times for us, this can be locked up for a variety of reasons, for past experiences of not feeling like what we have to say is validated or worth saying. And it's really important to say that this throat chakra is oftentimes connected with the third chakra. So if you're doing a few flows today, maybe you have more than 10 minutes for your practice, I really recommend going back to the third chakra, your confidence, because it's really tied to the throat. If you're following along with every day of this challenge, perfect. You're gonna do the throat chakra today. We're gonna open it up, and if you wanna head into the third eye, great. So what you need today, yoga mat. Recommend, if you have it, to use your blocks. It's gonna make some of these postures a little bit more accessible, but you don't have to have blocks. I wanna say they're always optional. So meet me over on the mat and let's get started. Getting started on your mat today, your blocks can be wherever they are close by and accessible for you. And I want us to start with our legs crossed. So start in a cross-legged position, sit your sits bones down into the mat, find length in your spine. If a half lotus is accessible and that's what you'd like to take it. I'm going to just because it would feel nice. And if you would like to sit on a block, you totally can. If you try it and you're like, I don't really want it, you can always ditch it. Hands on your knees, lift the chest, nice tall spine. And just take a few breaths. And before we start this flow, I just want you to imagine this space that you're creating in your throat chakra, or simply your throat. Can you find a bit more length? Lift your chin a little bit more, pull your shoulders back. And notice the air going in and out of your throat. What's the quality of the breath? How does it feel? Take a few more breaths just like this. As you set your intention, can you decide what you'd like to unblock in this throat chakra today? Excellent. Now start to drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Feel length in the left side of your throat. Coming back to center. Drop it to the other side, find this length. Notice how it feels. Come back. Arms reach up high. You're gonna take a twist. So left hand comes to your right thigh rather. Right hand behind your back, lengthen, and then try to look over your right shoulder. And breathe. Come back to center. Arms reach up and twist and look. Back to center. Hands come down. You can gently move the block if you have it. Uncross your legs. And just meet me right in a downward facing dog. Let's go right there. Tuck the toes, hips up and back, pedal out through the feet. Shake your head yes and no. And start to take a long, slow walk to the top of your mat. Let it go. Feet or hips width. Drop your head. Stand all the way up, palms together, open up through the heart, the chest, lift. Swan dive through, forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant the hands, step back to your plank. Press back through the heels like crazy. Now we're gonna drop our knees, our chest, and our chin. This is on purpose today because we're working on the throat chakra. So I really want you to pause here. Your chin's on the mat, your hips are up. Breathe into this opening you've created. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, shimmy forward, find your baby cobra, lift your chest. Perfect, press back, find child's pose. Find length in the spine. And then come forward, we're gonna find a puppy pose. So puppy pose is hips over knees, chin on the mat, arms long. Breathe. 3 more breaths. Tuck the toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal up through the feet, shake your head yes and no, take a big breath in. And big breath out. Drop the knees. So we're gonna take a camel pose. This is very opening for the throat chakra. The way I like to come into this pose is from the bottom. So bringing my hands onto my feet, lifting the hips and opening up through the heart. If you like to come in through the top, come in through the top, but if you're new to camel, try it from the bottom, see how it might feel. Now lift your hips, grab your feet. And once you've got some lift, then drop your head, open through the throat. Now breathe. Notice the quality of the air coming through. It's very hard to cue in this posture, so just take 3 breaths. You stay, 1 more breath. Then start to drop your hips all the way down. Just bring your hands to your heart. Take a big breath in. And big breath out. Maybe you bring one hand to your throat. Just see what's here. Excellent. Let's do it one more time. You know what to do. I will show you how to do it from the top if you want to take it from the bottom. The thing about the top is you don't have to bring your hands to your feet. So your hands are coming to your sacrum. Press the hips forward, open the heart, and go as far back as you feel comfortable. Only drop your hands if you can see the back wall behind you, okay? We're gonna take 3 breaths. You go into it. You stay. You've got 2. And 1, drop it down. Bring your hands to your heart. Take it out of it slow. You meet me. Excellent. We're gonna take a shoulder stand. So you're gonna bring your legs long on the mat. Now shoulder stand, I would rather you watch me before you do it because you don't want to be moving your head around in shoulder stand. You want the cervical spine to be straight. So if you want to take a look before you do, you're so welcome to do this. Maybe you pause me and you practice after. So your legs are up to the sky. And admittedly, I don't have the most beautiful shoulder stand because of some neck tightness that I have. So my hips will not go on top of my shoulders, but you might have a different body composition and openness and be able to do it. So you're gonna lift your hips and bring your hands under your shoulders. Feet go up to the sky. Now again, if I had an excellent shoulder stand, which I don't, my hips would be over my shoulders, but because of neck tightness that I have in my upper back, I can't do that. So you can point your toes and engage through your feet. If you feel like you've got a hang of what I'm doing, you can go there, but don't look at me when you're up. Now, focus on pressing your shoulders in. You don't want to be too much on your neck. You want to be holding, I'm going to come down. You want to be holding into your elbows, into your shoulders. Take 1 more breath here. Inhale, lift your legs a little bit higher. Excellent, nice and slow. You come all the way down. And we're going to take a counter fish pose. Last posture, physical asana we'll take. So you're gonna lay down. Your hands are gonna come right around your hips and press into your fingertips. And then you're gonna bring the head back. I'm gonna bring mine onto a block. If you wanna bring it onto the floor, you can. Find your fish. Gotta watch my button. And just breathe here. I kind of got the edge of the block, but that's okay. My hair's in the way. This is really opening up through your throat. I'm pressing into my forearms and palms like crazy. And this can feel really vulnerable, so just notice how it feels to open up the throat. Start to come up. Take your time, lower all the way down to the mat. If you'd like to keep this heart opening, throat opening, you can bring your block up to a higher setting and then allow your head to drop down. Or maybe you put it on the same setting and you let your head go. If you don't like this, don't do it. I'm not feeling it in this moment. So I'm gonna keep it on the same setting and just allow my chest to open a bit more than the throat. And breathe. Beautiful work today. Now you stay wherever you are, blocks or not. And what makes the sweat method really special is this Reiki energy healing that is incorporated into every class, every practice. So I want you to focus on the throat. To focus on what you'd like to unblock. Perhaps it's finding your voice. Expressing yourself in the world. Whatever this looks like for you. Can you feel into it? Find the breath. Know that you're receiving this beautiful energy healing to allow you to get unstuck. And that you can come back to this practice anytime. Take a few more breaths. Start to slowly come back. You can rock your head side to side. Bring your arms overhead for a big stretch. You can slowly sit up. Taking one last moment of gratitude for your practice, for showing up today, for your physical and spiritual body, to unblock that throat chakra, to do whatever it is you want to do in this world, to express yourself however you want to express. I'm sending you so much love and healing. Namaste.